Dalton in the shotgun. Play action pass, they throw near sideline into seam, and the ball is taken by Curley.
Great nose for the football.
This time a two wide receiver set on second down and short. Handoff. Dalton stands up in that pocket, five-step drop, fires the strike, and sliding in. Two-back set with Wesley and Tucker. And they give the ball to number 34, who is tackled down, maybe down. And 7. Wesley that is, runs past the 40. He gives him the freedom to do that. On third down and short, Wesley, little pause. And that 5 wide receiver set on first down just inside the 29. They try to hit the hot slant. They do. Curley so dangerous. Second down, 24-yard line. Dalton shotgun. Ball's down. But Dalton able to quickly go. Wesley goes in motion on third down. There's a pump. Got single coverage going up top. Touchdown, TCU. Ross Evans with the PAT kickoff returns. Kick is away. Reggie Dunn 2 yards deep. He's at the 10. Dunn with room. Stacked up, dropped at the 21-yard line. And they open up with a 5 wide receiver set. Shotgun win. Over the top and nearly intercept. Down and 10. Eats will go to the ground. Nice hole off the right side and pass. Win, shotgun, low snap. Pressure from the edge. Throws. Has a man in the flat to the 41-yard.
Up to try and keep TCU off balance.
4 wideouts. They fake inside. On the run is Win. Directing traffic. And here's a young man learning as he goes along and throws on since arriving at TCU. Now he tips the scales at 260. Out in the flat. Little pitch and catch. Nothing fancy. And Utah trying to pick up yards. But TCU, as Jordan Wynn is all alone in the backfield. Good protection. Throws. Going to be short. Did he step out? He did. That's Devontae Chris. Set to punt to Jeremy Curley. And again, the Wounded Warrior Project. It's a great combination today. That ball was behind Wesley, the motion man, number 34. Dalton takes a snap. He'll fire a strike in the flat, and that ball is out. Versions both on that opening drive. Shotgun is Dalton. Stands, pressure from behind, throws. This time it's caught right on the button. And out of bounds around the 44-yard line. Flags.
On the offense, number 62.
15, 40-yard line. Shotgun, Dalton, Wesley alongside. Dalton, good protection again. On a rope, he goes one side or the other. And chopped down to the 50 today on the road. Exclusively on the shotgun. They try to pound it right. They need 4 yards to keep this drive alive. Dalton, again, the protection has been excellent. This time flushed from the pocket. Dalton has legs, runs, stack. He'll be short of the first down. Kick, and Shaky Smithen is back to receive. That is a high hanger, and it's out of bounds.
There's no names on the back of the jerseys, but you got to admit they're good looking, aren't they?
Yes, they are. Who needs names when you have courage and honor? At the 16-yard line, Horned Frog show blitz. They pull back as Jordan wins. Sets in the pocket, throws. It's pitch and catch. Spinning out of trouble is Brooks. And third down and short. Asiata in the backfield. He is hit as soon as he touched the football. I'm looking from the spot. It's Asiata, the lone back, alongside Jordan Wynn. Low snap. Two-step drop. Goes up over the top. Middle of the field. I see no flags. From the 26.5-yard line. Wynn. Flushed. He's running the wrong way. This time on his back foot. Throws it. Mapunga is causing some problems for Jordan Wynn. Near side. Drop. Jeremy Brooks.
Ball game like this, though.
Selwood the punt. It's a line drive and a beauty. Curley has no way. He'll fair catch it at the 6-yard line.
They've got to get that run game going, though.
Well, they usually pass the ball on first down. Dalton on the rollout, play action, up top. He had man coverage and breaking a tackle of Boyce. He's off and running. 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up at 55-28. There's 25 players on this U team that were there a year ago. Shaky Smithson will run it out for the first time. Cuts and is hit hard down at the 21-yard line. Over. It is very early. Shotgun on the ground. That's Eddie wide. Trying to run wide, and he's knocked down. Found a seam and made the stop. Second down, 9. Jordan Wynn in the pocket. Good protection. Going up top. No one's there. And there's a flag, and the coaches.
Holding. Defense.
Jordan Wynn. Asiata strips. Good to have depth. That's why you're ranked number 3 in the BCS. Wynn steps up, fires. It's off the hands of Asiata. That's 4. And it's a big third down for Utah. Down 14. Jordan steps up in the pocket. Has room to run. Watch out, backside. Ball is out!
Receivers come shallow. The shallow receivers go deep, and everybody in the middle track the quarterback.
Is in danger of letting this game slip away. Curley is throwing the football. Touchdown! Bag of tricks to Bart Jackson.
32 ball games.
Yard line. Reggie Dunn and Shaky Smithson are set to receive. Shaky has it, 2-yard line. Shakes out of one tackler, but boy, TCU jumps on it here in the opening quarter. 19 ticks on the clock. Wynn sets up and throws in traffic, threads the needle, and a pickup of
Going into 2-minute mode to try and get some momentum.
handoff, nothing going for Eddie wide to fumble.
Yeah, you got to be able to manage the ball game for this true sophomore.
Wooden slingshots it to the near sideline. Out of a tackle goes Shaky Smithson, and maybe
Mansley Maponga.
Shotgun, hot slant, had it, dropped it. Utah gave away a first.
Well, a lot of times when a player hasn't played in live games, a little
to Curley. High hanger. Fair catch at the 31. How about that? Average yards on first down. That 93-yard touchdown skews that a bit, but they continue to pass. Curley, 8. And plenty of first downs for TCU. To the ground, little cut. Wesley. Side. Quick throw right on the hands. Wesley. They put him into man-to-man.
The block, you got something going offensively.
Play action passes. Dalton rolls to his right. Throws, fires, connects, and unable to jump out of the carry. Second down short, shotgun. Little option read, and this time Tucker runs it. Tucker lines up behind Dalton on 1st and 10. On a string, right on the hands of 7th play of this drive. They throw it outside, another missed tackle. Curley, little stutter step, and he's out of his first half. Nearly 10 minutes to play, second quarter. Dalton on the run. Is he going to pitch? No, he tucks and runs. And the 6'3" keeper, pitch, cut back, spin out, and inside the 10. Audible. They'll go back under center, low back Wesley. Utah stands and pushes the tailback far, getting upfield. This will be a 24-yard kick at receive. Dunn. Get on it, and he does, and takes a knee. Back on offense at the 20-yard line. Quick throw, far side, and boy, the ball just not on that first down throw. Wynn in the pocket, slingshots a hot slant, right on the button. First down. Boy, the pads are popping. College football, why not? It's Nick Saban in Alabama. Wynn steps up, throws. Oh, that ball dangerously for Utah. They're 2 of 6 here in the first half. Wynn flush from the pocket and throws up and over Asiata. Curley awaits. Punts away. Good high hanger, turns it over. Curley pedals back. 18-yard line. Makes a stutter step move, breaks a tackle, but he's still wide both sides of the field. Wayman James, a redshirt freshman from Sherman, Texas, on the field. And James, motion man on second down 8. Handoff, here comes James off the left side. A power back. Little shift up front by the Utes. They hand it off. There is contact and second effort maybe. We'll get front line physical. Fresh downs in the pocket. Dalton pressured. Runs out of a tackle, lowers the pads, knocked down.
Play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness. On the defense, number 77.
Shotgun, delayed draw. Up the gut comes James. Quarterback of the Auburn Tigers. Blitz, picked up. out of the shotgun is Dalton. Shaky, Smithson underneath it, 24-yard line. Heads to the outside, cuts back and dropped at the 35. Matthew Tucker. Dalton, mistake free. Again, the handoff Tucker off the right side, pushes the. And the third quarter's underway here in Salt Lake City. Good deep kick. Shaky Smithson's going to bring it out. Takes it straight up the field, little stutter step, has a room, and still on his feet. Shaky, shaken out of tackles, still on his feet to the 46-yard line. With something cooking to start the third quarter, down by 23. They start this drive at the 45-yard line. Ball is out of the hands, and income afternoon. Second down, 10 from the 45. Good protection. They try to slip a screen, and right now, shotgun Jordan Wynn. Pressure from the corner, stands up in that pocket, took a hit, picked. It's picked off. Tanner Brock has a clear route to the end zone, inside the 5. Importance was to take this opening drive and punch one in. Outside and walking in for a touchdown.
Country.
Extra point.
Early in the second half.
Utah starts this drive. They're second here of the second half. From the 20-yard line, slingshot it. There's a pitch and a catch, and the ball is out. My goodness! Devontae. Jason Teague punched that ball away, and
Jordan Wynn getting the ball out, but Ebiloye's right there. Jason Teague comes back and punches on.
TCU with a 30-point lead, back on the attack. Wesley on the run, and is popped and dropped off the field and replaced by Matthew Tucker, number 29. He is upended. Ball is out! What a hit! Utah!
Snaps underneath the quarterback, fills from that strong safety position, hits the back before he's aware of it. That's the exact type of momentum-changing play that this Utah team needed.
At the 29-yard line. They stay on the ground. And probably the final shot just ripped off 11 yards. Wynn's going to tuck and run, and he is covered up out it and wide. Horned Frog Show blitz on the corner. Hand off with a Panther pop.
Themselves, they need this, Craig, to be able to sustain this drive. As
The substitution on the offense.
Jordan Wynn, done exclusively from the shotgun, sets up, fires in traffic. Was that ball trapped? Incomplete. Inside his own 30-yard line. Good boot. Curley will take this alongside the third-string tailback. He follows the pile. Push to the 31. James in the backfield. Little pitch to Curley. And oh my, bring the fullback in, Luke Shivers. Play action on the rollout. Right on the button. Logan Brock, the tight end. So just when you finally work themselves out. Quick throw, Dalton to the far sideline, and for the second down and short. Handoff. Wayman James weaves his Matthew Tucker and Wayman James. And James gets the call, and right off the right.
See every square inch of the football field and do it very quickly.
Up top, right on stride, but through the hands of Jimmy. Utah 27-yard line. Dalton again, terrific protection to the flat he goes. And that's really nothing. Wesley is back in the I formation. He'll get the handoff after the retape, takes a shot and rolls his handoff. Wesley tripped up, lost a yard back. 6 of 9 on third down conversions for TCU. Dalton to the end zone. Did he have possession? Touchdown!
Good. Themselves up by 37 points, huge on the road.
One big bounce, Shaky, 3 yards deep. Down he comes. At the 10, stutter step, 15, flags are down. And Shaky has stood up and dropped at the 14-yard.
Illegal block in the back. Receiving team number.
Jordan Wynn stays the quarterback for Utah. Little stop and go. Asiata found a seam.
Moving the chains.
You know, this team runs for nearly 200 yards a game. They've been held at 21.
Line coach at Notre Dame when I was there just done an excellent job with this unit.
Low snap, handled by Wynn, steps up, throws, and about 5 yards over the
job. #1 defense the last 2 years in a row.
Wynn slingshots it near side. It's caught and pulled down. Asiat
Position. He plays the run like a linebacker, but can cover like a receiver.
went over the middle. Incomplete. Right off the hands of Shaky Smithson.
Down is why TCU's had such success on third down.
Selwood for the 7th time to punt. Wayman James in the backfield. Andy Dalton's gone the distance, and James takes a couple of. Dalton stands up in the pocket, got a man, and a catch. Was he in bounds? Jimmy Young. Time receptions at TCU. Sure-handed receiver, not much, as Wayman James
By the 4-year starter.
That's nearly double the amount that Utah allows on the season once more, and he throws incomplete. It's 3rd and 9 at the 24 of Utah, and now a timeout. Calls for the snap from the shotgun. He's been protected all day, man coverage on the outside, and that ball 2 for 2 is TCU. They got fresh downs, handoff off the right side, second effort. They go in motion with Sky Dawson. Up the middle.
Ball here, watch him in the end zone.
Dalton, protection, it breaks down on the run. He's got room. Slingshots it to the end zone, and over the top, it's incomplete. 24-yard kick by Ross Evans. Smithson at the 2. Makes a cut, chopped down at the 24. Utah back on the offensive side. They throw and they make the completion as Jordan Wynn. Ingram, the Heisman winner a year ago. Injured early this season, but boy, what a talent. 1st and 10 Utah. Asiata. Little stutter step. So this ground game has been curtailed today. Little shovel pass inside. Asiata breaks a tackle, puts the pads up. And Utah 2 of 11 on 3rd down conversions. They pick up a first. Watch out. Nearly breaking away for quarter. Little play action. Good protection over the top. Right on the button. Backfield is full of Asiatas. Play action. Jordan Wynn steps up. Throws far side. Makes the catch. Second effort. Close. Touchdown, Utah!
Play action, sneaks out of the backfield a little bit late, running a semi-wheel route. He's dropped a couple balls today, had a couple. Your playmakers have to make plays, and that was it.
Andy Dalton's gone the distance. Nearly 11 minutes left to play. Wayman James spins and
Patterson so often talks about.
option. Short punt. Takes a right turn, and a TCU
football's won and lost on the field, and they proved themselves repeatedly.
Jordan Wynn wants the deep ball. He's got man coverage downfield. That ball hung up finally, and it's picked off by man with linebackers. The deep ball many times is his biggest foe. That is monumental. TCU still taking it at Utah. 2 wideouts each side of the field. Throw a quick pass outside. Curley. And Curley, 20-0 lead. Tucker the back. Head to the near sideline. Couple of stiff arms. And finally chopped down. Recruited by Florida and Notre Dame will get some snaps here down the stretch. A 40-7 lead under 6 minutes to play. Paul Hall, the ball carrier. He takes a Notre Dame at San Diego State. Then you finish up at home against Brigham Young.
Yeah, but you can also make the argument that they played against Iowa State and dominated them.
And look at that. The ball is fumbled, and Wayman James, right place, right time.
TCU offense, you have a lot of your second string in there. Paul Hall mismanages the football, but a heads-up play by Dean, being at the right place in the right time.
The extra point is blocked.
Season to below their season average in points. And 7-8 of this year, you're doing something well, and you're doing it consistently.
Smithson pushes the
illegal block in the back. Receiving team, number 22.
Jordan Wynn stays as quarterback. Wide stops and goes. Inside. Ball over 1, you may dodge a bullet. 4 will get you beat, and beat in a big way. And hyped as the biggest football game in Utah State history. Batted down incomplete. Going to give TCU 5 field position. That's a beautiful punt. Curley backpedals at the 37.
Pistol offense.
Paul Hall the handoff, and a stiff arm by Andre. Paul Hall stacked up, dropped.
May not happen yet, so TCU's national championship aspirations are still well alive. Well aware of where they're ranked, and they take it seriously. Football, TCU brings it.
Dean goes outside. Utes give chase. Boy, they are still